Welcome to Storytellers of San Diego, first Thursday for January 2022. Unbelievable. Here we are. This month's theme is tomorrow and beyond, stories for the new year. And our storytellers tonight will interpret that in their own way. So I'd like to start with something a little more lighthearted. And I'll save the heavy one till later. So Hasim was a cobbler, and he lived with his mother, his wife, and his daughter, who had a little baby. Well, it was coming up to the New Year's celebration, and Hasim decided that it was very appropriate for him to go into the marketplace and buy a present for each of his women. And so he did. And there in the marketplace, he found a beautiful blue blouse for his wife, a shawl, nice and warm for his mother, and some special red hair ribbons for his daughter. And when he had made these purchases, he thought, well, I should buy something for myself. And he looked down at his trousers and he saw that they were the old trousers with patches upon patches. And he went to the tailor. And there was a very little stock, much like we find ourselves today. There was very little stock there in the tailor's shop, and so there was just one pair that fit around his waist, and when he tried them on, well, alas, they were about 3 fingers too long. Well, he asked the tailor, could he just hem those things up for him? And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, Hasim. I am so busy now, I would not have time to do it before tomorrow." And Hasim said, "Well, never mind, One of the women will do it, I'm sure." And off he went with the trousers. And when he got home, why, he went directly to his wife with the fine blue blouse and presented it to her. "Oh, Hasim, thank you so much. It fits perfectly and the color is magnificent. Why, did you buy anything for yourself?" "Why, yes, wife, I bought myself a new pair of trousers, but they're about 3 fingers too long. Could you hem them for me?" "Oh, Hasim, I am so sorry. I am so busy preparing the feast for the new year. I just won't have time." "Oh, that's all." And Hasim went to his great nice mother and presented her with the shawl. She put it around her shoulders. "Oh, Hasim, this is so soft and warm. Thank you so much. You're such a dutiful son. Did you buy anything for yourself?" "Why, yes, mother, I bought myself a new pair of trousers, but alas, they're about 3 fingers too long. Could you hem them for me?" "Oh, Hasim, I would like to do that, but I'm going to the temple to pray, and I won't have time." "Oh, never mind, mother. I will ask my daughter." And off he went to the daughter, and he presented her with the hair ribbons. "Oh, Father, you are so generous, and these will go beautifully with my new dress, and thank you so much. Did you buy anything for yourself?" "Why, yes, I bought myself a new pair of trousers, but they're about 3 fingers too long. Could you hem them for me?" "Oh, Father, I would so love to, but I'm so sorry. You see, I need to press these hair ribbons, and the baby needs fed." "Oh, never mind," said Hasim. And he went off to his room, and there he took the trousers and he looked at him and he thought, well, I'm a cobbler. I know how to sew. So he took the trousers. He laid them out. He took his big shears. He laid down 3 fingers, and then he cut off the trousers. And he bent them under. And roughly with his big needles, he was able to hem them quite satisfactorily. And he folded them and set them in the cupboard outside of the bedroom for tomorrow, when he could wear them to the New Year's celebration. Well, later that night, as Hasim slept, why, his wife thought that she had been somewhat selfish, and she could take a few moments before she lay down to sleep to hem those for her husband. And so she went to the shelf, she took them down, she laid out 3 fingers, she took her sewing shears and cut the 3 fingers worth of cloth off, and she hemmed them up nicely and put them back on the shelf. And then she went to bed. And not long later, why, his mother had returned from the temple. And she was very tired, but she thought, oh, my son Hasim is so generous. I have time. And so she went, took the trousers down, measured out 3 fingers, cut them off, and hemmed them up and put them back. He'll be so happy. And the daughter, after taking care of the baby and all the other things that needed to be done before the morning, why, she went and took the trousers down and measured off 3 fingers and chopped them off and hemmed them up and put them back, and thought that father will be most happy with his new trousers. The next morning, the women were gathered in the kitchen when they heard a scream. Ah! And they ran to the bedroom. And Father, are you okay? Are you sick, my son? No. And when they opened the door and looked inside, there was Hasim standing in his new trousers, which came down to, just above the knee. Nice Bermuda shorts. Except for he wasn't headed to the Caribbean. He wanted to go to the New Year's celebration. Why? Tell you what. It was beyond belief what had happened. And all 3 of the women cried out, I only cut off 3 fingers worth. Well, Hasim said, never mind, not to worry. Why, let's patch them back together. And so each sewed on the piece that they had cut off, so that now they fit properly. And Hasim had a pair of new trousers with new patches. And all of them went to the New Year's celebration and enjoyed themselves immensely, looking forward to a new year filled with new experiences and great prosperity, as I hope yours will too. Thank you very much.